Sheesh.
Okay. I gotta stop saying that. It's too much whiz.
Yeah, you whizzing them. I'm gonna crack one open.
Right.
So we can get right.
Welcome to episode. This is episode 8, isn't it?
Episode 8.
Episode
Sure
8
is.
of the Gentlemen's Club podcast.
That means that we are officially 8 weeks strong. That is 2 months.
That's a milestone like a motherfucker.
I must say.
No doubt. Gentlemen, how the fuck are you?
I'm great. I'm fantastic, man.
Great,
I
okay.
have no complaints.
Okay. How was everybody's weekend?
I'm trying to remember.
Oh shit, it was that lit.
I don't remember what I did.
Okay.
Let me look at my archives.
Family man.
Tell me everything.
What about yourself? Any highlights?
You know me, man. Family parties left and right.
No doubt. I respect that. I actually I did the same thing.
Actually, no, I'm lying. We went to a kid's birthday party.
Okay.
That was different.
I did see that.
Yeah.
Different how?
I've never. Well,
This is your first
as a
Wait,
party.
hold on, because you're going in as a parent now.
Yeah, he's full of dad.
exactly.
How does that go? How does things change for you because you're going in that mode?
See, I'm used to going to parties and like being able to maneuver around and say hi to people and whatnot. But
Right.
When you got a kid, no.
No, you gotta watch
pretty,
mom.
Yeah, you're pretty stationary actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
One spot.
And they come find you now. It's like, oh my god! It's like,
It's like, oh, can I hold him?
you absolutely cannot, bitch.
He answers that question.
You
not
can
me.
answer yourself.
Nah, that's what's up though. Yeah, I did the same thing, man. I had a family party. My pops and my stepmom, they just bought a banging ass crib out in the country.
Congrats to them.
Yeah, for
Congratulations.
sure. It was good business out there, man. You know, lots of pool. Oh, yo, I taught Dom how to play pool.
Oh yeah.
I heard you got
I heard you got
Yeah,
spanked.
I got beat straight out, man. It was actually surprising. He actually beat.
Hey, I'm dropping a bomb for Dom.
Yeah, go ahead. What time for Dom?
Oh, fuck.
No sounds. Oh, there it is.
There we go.
All right, for sure. But yeah, Dom whooped 2 other adults. You know what I mean? Technicalities and whatnot, but it is what it is.
Wow.
Hey, a win is a win.
Yeah, for sure. So that was awesome, man. He made me really proud. Yeah, man. Spent the weekend out there. Actually, I got some new beats, so that's dope.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Any studio time coming up?
Hopefully, to be honest with you, I'll keep you posted on that. Actually,
Yeah, let me know.
I might have a plug. Other than that, man, it was a great weekend. The week has been rough. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna come in here as transparent as possible. But despite that, man, pushing through.
I want to ask for you to expose your current situations. I would never do that, but we are praying for you.
Yeah.
Just know that.
Oh yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, there was definitely a death very close to the family. I want to say rest in peace, Nate. Just send your prayers if you got them, please. My family definitely needs them right now.
Absolutely.
Rest in peace, Nate.
Thank you. Yeah, man. To be honest with you, I know that at one point everybody was going through their own personal low, just because given how everything's been going lately. And I can't lie, it kind of sucks seeing motherfuckers having full pool parties and shit in other countries.
Sorry.
Just not here. Don't get me wrong. Here it works out if you're able to have your family around and stuff like that. But it's just like I saw that video of Wuhan where they having a full concert in a big ass pool.
Yeah, they lit.
Yeah, because their cases are 0 at this point.
Yeah.
That I'm hating.
Is it
Oh,
weird?
sure.
Is it too early for us to travel out of the country?
Most countries will not accept United States citizens.
That's why everybody's in.
I've seen some people sneak into I was gonna say either Mexico or the islands.
It's by way of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, I haven't been in America. I've been here. And
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, nigga.
Yeah. It's so.
Look
do you
at
know
my
if we can?
passport stamp.
I was gonna say, do you know if we can apply for passports right now?
I don't know. I don't travel that
I'm
much, so I
expired,
wouldn't know.
so I don't know.
Hey man, you always got to keep that shit up to date.
Yeah, I let mine lapse. Unfortunately,
I don't even have a passport.
Somebody's calling me from Orlando, Florida. We
Oh,
have our
see?
first caller. I'm just kidding.
One of these days, these random ass phone calls gonna fuck around and end up on this podcast.
Oh yeah, we're gonna put
Hey, I
somebody
can't.
on there.
I'll definitely have a good one. I'll definitely have a
there.
good one. It'll be great. But yeah, outside of that, man, I can't lie. Like when the quarantine first started, it was an up for me personally because I had already been on.
Introvert.
Yeah, I had already
It's
been
like,
on.
oh,
that.
cool. I don't have to make up an excuse.
Yeah, for
Stay
real.
away from me.
Yeah, for
Stay
real.
away.
So it worked, and I started investing more in the FaceTime and all that, and building relationships that I thought were important. And then I can't lie, like the past month I think that roller coaster is hitting its low.
Yeah.
For me personally. So I'm tired of the routine. You know what I mean? It'd be nice to do something different or outside. But yeah, it's rough, man. Actually, one of my homeboys just caught COVID. His job requires him going to he does roofing and whatnot, so his job requires him to go out and meet people and everything like that.
Oh man.
So I don't know. Him and his girl both got it, so prayers to them and whatnot, man.
Absolutely, yeah.
Just be careful out there, man. I know everything seems like we're trying to get back to some type of normalcy, but
It's still a reality.
yeah, it ain't it, man.
Yeah, it's still a
It ain't
reality.
it.
That
What I saw on Twitter, somebody's like, COVID is like staying alive like a fucking Honda Civic or something.
Oh yeah, I seen that. Yeah. Oh my god.
That shit was funny, man. But yeah, that's where I'm at, man. I'm doing my best to get through it. This definitely helps, so I appreciate you, gentlemen, for this.
Hey, we appreciate you, man.
No doubt, no
Definitely.
doubt.
absolutely.
What about you, Josh? I think everything's just great for you, man.
Wait, are we on live?
Yes, that's why I was
Oh,
doing my little
that's what-
dance. You gotta know my little dance,
yo,
man.
Damn, I'm not.
You gotta know my little
I'm
Instagram
really
live
not.
dance.
No doubt, no doubt.
I really hate going on Instagram Live. For those that don't know, why is my tablet?
My weekend was wonderful. I got down with one of my coworkers. He invited me to a cookout that he had.
Okay.
It was interesting.
Interesting how. You're gonna have to
I was around the old heads, so I was around all the old school gangsters,
Okay. Actually,
to say.
all right. So delve in more into that. I'm curious on what was different, what was comfortable for you in that.
I'm always comfortable around my people.
Right.
I never feel like I'm uncomfortable. And I feel like they were very welcoming too. So like when they saw me walk, hey, what's up, bro? Who you here to see?
Yeah.
You know.
They're usually cool like that.
Yeah.
It's dope actually coming into the OGs, especially after you settle in and once you guys start talking about certain things, especially when it gets into how certain people move when it comes to just family or even gang culture, anything like that, the differences in how they grew up.
Oh, versus us is
Yeah.
and they always like to talk their game.
Yeah,
It's
for
like,
sure.
Man, when I was coming up,
But what's dope is when they
Should move
recognize.
how I used to move, boy.
Yeah, it's different. But it's dope when they recognize how they see you for who you are.
Yeah.
And when they see that you got a good head on your shoulders.
Yeah.
So it goes from a preaching thing to a relation thing. Like we relate on a lot of topics versus them trying to. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So that's always.
And I think that was a really good thing. Is like we all were in like a similar, I guess, mindset, and the conversation was very fluid because of that.
That's dope.
But one gentleman said something that kind of like sparked me, and I want to bring it up to the table,
Okay.
or to the gentleman's pod rather.
All right.
No, it's the table.
Yeah, that's the type.
Let's bring it to the table.
I'm an extension of the table. People don't know how this is set up. Truly.
It's okay. You're here with us.
All right.
So he was saying that he had 4 kids.
Okay.
2 were with a woman that was not of his race, his black man.
Okay.
And 2 were with, a black woman.
Which ones came first is a great question.
I think the ones that were not with the black woman came first.
Okay.
So the ones of a different race came first.
Interesting.
So, so he opens up the conversation like that, and he's like, my 2 kids that are mixed are very, I don't know if the word is left, but they're Trump supporters. And he was like, as a black man and as their father, I have to find a middle ground and figure out how to support them. He said,
Shit.
He said so.
Yo, that's a very interesting topic.
So he said, I have that dynamic, and then my other two kids are very far pro-black.
Okay.
He said, so now I'm in a tussle between my children.
And a crossroads.
Yeah, for real.
And so, I kind of wanted to bring it to you guys. How would you feel if your kid had beliefs that were
Separate?
maybe we can. I want to make this extreme. What if you had
That
a
were
mixed
racist?
child that was racist?
Oh shit. Damn.
It's tough.
Yeah. To be honest with you, I feel like you can always respect somebody's position. Like I know people who quote unquote claim that, it's like, bro, if you was in a situation, I would back you in a life or death situation before I allow something else to happen to you, quote unquote.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They could be Trump supporters. I can't necessarily say it's like a halfway put faith in that.
You're like, if shit really hit the fan, would you?
Yeah, I'm sure if it was a life or death situation where it requires your life over mine, I would expect you to choose your life.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that's
no
different.
offense to you, but
No, not at all. I would expect that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's really difficult when it comes to your own flesh and blood. I would definitely try to get into their mindset to try to understand where that's coming from.
yeah.
Naturally, like anybody would.
What I'm gonna say is a lot easier said than done. Obviously, my goal is to raise my son to be an individual and to think for himself and etc.
Right.
So even if I don't agree with my children's decision, at the end of the day, I have to respect their right to make those choices. I don't necessarily have to agree with them.
Right.
Yeah.
And we can have and it's so difficult because you have to be able to have civil conversations, but things of that nature are so hard to remain civil in conversation
During these times.
especially in these times, and seemingly especially with your loved ones.
Yeah.
That's a tough.
We can
that's
even
a tough
break it into that.
situation.
Like, how do you deal with, like, we're all black at this table, but how do you deal with, like, being black and having people within your family that are not black maybe not support you?
I have, to be honest with you, I got younger folks in my family, nephews, 1,000% Trump supporters. You know what I'm saying? And I haven't necessarily gotten the opportunity to figure out why, but at the same point, you know what I mean? It happens.
Yeah.
It happens. But yeah, going forward, I'd like to say that I agree with Zach. I definitely teach for him to be an individual, but the way personally that my son's raised is like he's more for a majority of the people,
Yeah.
versus a greater good for a smaller few, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So, yeah, that's rough. I don't know how I do that. Obviously, his kids must be of age,
Yeah.
so that's a even more so difficult situation. But I think as your kids get older, you can still respect them and respect their right to how they feel.
Yeah.
You just don't have to agree.
Yeah. I think that goes with anything, like whatever they believe in. It may not always consistently agree with what you stand for and believe in, but you raise your children to be individuals at the end of the day and think for themselves.
1,000%.
And I think that if you did that part, you can respect their opinion
Exactly.
regardless of how it feels to you.
True. Very true. Yeah. That leaves a sticky note in the back of your mind.
We're in a very sensitive time too. Like I feel like it's very easy for people to be offended now.
It's not, excuse me, it's not necessarily about being offended. Personally, my mind is different. I go to the immediate extremes of where this country is going, because it seems like 2020 has a surprise for us every month.
Just about.
And
July was calm. Or was it this month?
No.
It's just nah.
There we got WAP this month, so can't say it was coming.
Look, if WAP was the bad thing, WAP is not the bad thing.
Nah, not at all. Actually, that might have been the relief in the shit.
For sure. Hey, it shifted the focus.
You know what the bad thing that happened this month? Trey songs. Are y'all up on Trey?
Yeah, I did catch wind of that. That, to be honest with you, I feel like that's actually something we've been avoiding. We've definitely been avoiding the rape, sex trafficking, all of those things for good reason, because we don't necessarily have all the info, especially with the major case going on. President officials, government officials, senators, all of those people being implicated in all of this shit.
Yeah.
We definitely been avoiding that, but it seems that more and more stars, especially in hip hop, are coming to the light as having some type of issue as far as rape allegations or issues with women.
I don't understand, like the Trey Songz situation. So both of these girls have like OnlyFans accounts.
I was about to say, give context, please.
Okay.
Not that has anything to do with anything, but
doesn't mean anything, but still.
So basically, he invited them over to his apartment.
Okay.
Took their purse, took their phone.
That's
a famous person.
I was just about to say, let's add that in there. That's a normal thing for a famous person to do.
A big time celebrity, yes. Derek Jeter did it his entire career.
For sure. And NDAs are very important also. I would be very heavy on those, me being a contract guy myself. Did it. That was your cue, man. You got it. Thanks, man.
It wasn't a good one. That's,
all right, whatever.
honestly.
All right, we're going to have, all right, fair.
That's for Zach.
But going forward, that's common to do. But continue on with your story.
So the situation happens where he's taking all these items from these women.
Okay.
And
that's scary.
Days go by now. And he is threatening to drop their stuff off of the balcony and not let them leave the apartment building.
Okay.
Until they do a sexual act with him.
At that point.
So these women have no concept of time.
Right.
They have no way to communicate with the outside world.
Right.
And he's asking for sexual favors. And he's saying, what was the last thing that he said was, you can leave when I catch my flight. And they're like, all right, well, when's your flight? And he's like, I'm not telling you. That's a scary situation, bro.
Yeah, to be honest with you, now this is a man's perspective.
Allegedly,
this is what happened, but this is a man's perspective. At that point, I feel like a flight or fight response might come through the mind of somebody in a situation like this.
Absolutely.
Which it did in the Keke Palmer situation.
Right, with her hiding in the closet trying to get away from him, and
yeah,
you know what I mean? And it's sad that it takes other situations to happen for this to get
people to listen.
Yeah, for sure.
And that was her whole thing, is like, as a black woman, I said this and nobody paid attention to me. But when two white girls come out
now before I even caught wind of what was going on, I definitely saw that story about the white chick that was, there was text messages going back and forth about what was going on, and it's sad that really the situation is just sick and sad that it has to go this way, period. But
facts.
Yeah, it's
fucked up.
I'm trying to understand.
I can't defend.
I'm trying to understand
Trey until I get out of information.
Look,
yeah, true.
I need information.
I'll say it for us. If these allegations are true, Trey Songz is a piece of shit.
1,000%. Couldn't understand why you would need to resort to some shit like that in the first place, given who.
You know what
I'm saying? Like, come on.
Given your celebrity.
I guess I can't really say I'm surprised. I would be surprised because there's a lot of celebrities that have the celebrity that are out here doing wild shit. I will never understand it because, as far as I see it, it's like you don't have to move like this
At all? Do you
bro.
feel?
I don't think any man should move like this.
No,
But
Instagram and DM a chick.
yeah,
and
but
shit.
somebody in Trey Songz's specific situation is like, bro, like, if they don't want to participate in what it is that you're trying to do, then
let 'em go.
I'm pretty sure that you can find somebody that is willing to participate.
There should be a line outside the door,
and
if
it
you're
be
keeping it in a butt.
and it be mutual,
Right.
Because that's really all that matters in this whole thing is that it be mutual.
1,000%.
As long as it's mutual, I don't give a fuck what you do.
The second part to that, they were talking about like consent, and they were like saying that consent can change at any moment in an encounter with a woman.
And you have to know when it changes. And the second that it does change, you have to immediately address it as it's changed, and you got to change your whole
Right.
okay.
Right. Okay, so that even ties into there was a clip floating around about some girl who linked up with the basketball team. But check this out. Hold on. The only reason why I'm bringing that up is because I saw somebody tweet, it's like, a woman can enjoy 7 dicks in one sitting, but as soon as she refuses one, that shit's over with. And that's genuinely her right to choose. Agreed or disagreed or feel a way about it? But
No, I agree.
But-
and that goes into the consent thing.
yeah, for sure, 1,000%. I know that it gets tricky, especially for the 8th gentleman that might have been in that scenario. You know what I mean? He might.
You know, they walked. They 7
wait.
niggas walked into the room.
So
Can you get a background on this?
So we have to go give context. to
Okay,
this.
okay.
I do not know the woman's name.
Okay, I can give-
nor do I care to find it.
Not at all. Not at all. We don't care about the main girl. If you know the name Selena Powell, if I'm sure a few women have heard that name before, whatever, how she moves and how she gets down, her target is celebrities.
Wait, that's the same girl from the Trey Songz situation.
I wouldn't doubt it. She's been involved.
Wow.
She's been involved with several celebrities, so she claims. And
Where's the gas? Fuck.
Wait.
yeah, oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's
Yo.
yeah. But
Okay,
that's
go
that's the target. And the thing is, man, you got to realize there are a lot of women out there who that is their goal. Their goal is to find the celebrity and get to a certain position with them. There's other women out there who are just, hey, we just so happen.
What
to
did J.
link-
Cole say?
One time for my, is that it?
Yeah.
LA bitches. One time for my LA
LA
hoes.
hoes.
Yeah. LA sisters. I apologize. Yeah. It's
One time for a nigga who knows.
yeah.
Yeah.
You got to be able to tell the difference, and you don't always know.
But you know what? Shout out to the ones that do know. Oh fuck.
That works.
Hey. Yeah.
I can't call it. But either way, this woman engaged in sexual acts with several members of a NBA basketball team.
Not the first time.
No.
Allegedly.
To be honest.
No, she said it wasn't the first time.
Allegedly.
She said it wasn't the first time.
Allegedly.
If she said it, that probably ain't the first time.
Hey, it's 2 sides to every story.
Shit, that's
Allegedly.
Them niggas ain't gonna say
Every
nothing.
story, actually.
It's 3 sides, but
That's why we're saying allegedly.
Okay, but I got a question.Quick question.
I've never heard a woman brag. Never mind. Go ahead. Go
Yo,
ahead.
Brag? There's
Go ahead.
Yo,
Go
there's
ahead.
definitely women who.
There are, and
That's
Have you ever heard of Superhead?
I've met some, and I'm like, yo, that's a turn off. I don't.
I guess that depends on what your position is.
Yeah, I was in a position in my life where I was looking for love,
You were looking for love. So
and maybe in the dog days, I don't know. I probably still would have passed, but
do you feel like the
Go ahead.
NBA
I'm
culture?
sorry.
Do you feel like the NBA culture? How common do you think that is?
very.
Really fucking common.
For sure. Okay. Given the bubble.
See, the bubble about to get bursted if these NBA players get their way, bringing in their extracurricular friends, because now that the playoffs have started and the teams that didn't make the playoffs are exiting the bubble, the NBA is allowing you 2 guests. But the NBA is actually, and this is why I love the NBA, they're trying to get ahead of it. So they only want you to bring in somebody that you have, that you have a previous relationship with of some kind, not necessarily a partner, but family member, et cetera, because they're trying to avoid the fly something in.
Is that why Devin Booker was commenting on Kendall Jenner's Instagram the other day?
Devin Booker is he's on top of the world right now, and he is a shooter. And shooters do one thing: shoot.
Kobe.
And when you've been hitting like Devin been hitting,
can I get a round of applause? That man is shooting.
Overall, to be honest with you, excuse me, just thinking about that scenario, that sounds dangerous. And I don't know how recent that situation was with
their NBA niggas. It's not dangerous. Because they have way more to lose than she does, and she understands that.
The way that she was telling that story, she said that she was in Vegas and she ran into the team.
Okay, all right. So I think that's definitely pre-COVID.
I think it's pre-COVID.
For sure. Yikes.
Actually, I would even venture to say that's summer camp.
For sure.
Because the NBA does most of their summer camp stuff in Vegas.
Okay, let me lead us.
But there's also one team that is very close.
Fuck that.
Las Vegas.
Man, that's 4 hours away in a car.
It's not that bad.
I got a question, though.
Them niggas ain't driving, but yeah.
Niggas is helicoptering.
Let me lead us away from this.
Please.
Please do. We going down.
How do you guys feel about a woman who talks a lot about her sexual encounters? And how do you feel about it when somebody has said something regarding you to other people?
So let's decipher this.
Yeah, let's break this down.
Let's
don't give me
one part at a time.
Okay.
So let's go off the first portion of it.
Right.
I do not personally care about people talking about their sexual lives or sexuality, et cetera.
Okay.
That does not mean, however, that I'm interested in engaging with you.
Okay. Is it a turnoff if a woman is very vocal, especially in crowded settings, about how she gets down sexually?
Is she talking about how she wants to get down with me, or is she talking about how she's previously sucked and fucked another guy?
The latter half of that.
Because
both happen. Both happen.
Either way, it's in a public setting.
I'm gonna spill it.
Okay. Keep it a buck, sir.
I'm gonna spill it.
Go ahead. Not the cup.
Yeah, not around all that audio equipment, please.
So a while back, a long time ago.
Okay.
I had met this young lady, and we were all hanging out, whatever.
Okay.
Me and like 3 of her friends.
Okay.
Cool. Zach, you left my Instagram live. It's fine.
My tablet went off, but I don't even know why that happened. But go ahead, continue.
She says that if she was in a relationship and she was on a boat with a gentleman from a completely different country and he spoke no English at all,
she would get down with the get down.
And he was just this phenomenal spirit. And she couldn't understand shit that he was saying.
But she felt the energy.
But she felt the energy.
The energy was there.
That she would love to indulge in straddling this man.
First off, how do you know he's got good energy if you don't understand what he's saying?
She can feel it, though.
She knows that
She knows that she's aroused.
And she was aroused. He could sense, I guess, that this arousal was happening. And
mutual arousals. Got it.
Man.
She fucked him on the boat.
That might be the title right there.
She did what?
She fucked him on the boat. And she said that if she had a partner, that
would have been a 3-way situation.
No. That she would expect her partner to do the same thing with another woman if he had came across a similar situation.
Okay. Feel you. I feel how you feel about it. That's more common.
So
I'm mad. I got rid of the fucking sirens.
You could have hit the bro on that one again. Yeah. But say you talking to this girl and she says that to you. Where does your mind go? Because mine instantly was like,
yeah, I can't say that. I mean, off top, that's definitely not someone that you would.
I'm like, how do we even get in this conversation? First of all. Second of all, you just told me that you would openly cheat.
Yeah, 1000%.
And you would expect me
You
to
would
cheat
expect
for a
me to also
relationship.
cheat if we.
But maybe that's in her contract though, and maybe that's how she has something set up for her next relationship.
All right. We gotta get back to this because we're about to run out of time. We're
Okay.
coming right back.
Okay.
Segment 1.
All right.
Appreciate.
Okay. Bye.